Ahoyo! So, I just got this game yesterday and I made a first impressions playing through the first run together with you guys or whatever. And it's like super fun. Really great game. Some of the best I've ever played actually. The video was ready to be uploaded, but then I tried it a third and a fourth time, and I've unlocked a lot of stuff, and a lot of my frustrations, criticisms about the game were solved just by some upgrades or some quality of life features that comes later in the game. So I felt like my first impression video isn't doing this game its justice. So we're gonna do a fourth run impressions instead. Because holy shit, I was already 101% sold after the first run, and now I'm like this, and now I'm 300% sold. So this is a roguelite FPS, kind of like Gunfire Reborn. I would say this game is deeper than Gunfire Reborn, maybe. On Gunfire you can go completely crazy, but on this one it feels like the mechanics are deeper or something, yeah. So we're in our hub, we can use this thing right here to upgrade our character, make so that new weapons are dropping, new abilities. I've used up all my current currency, so just have to keep going. We're basically here to blow shit up. So when you start the game, you won't have these starter weapons, but I have because I've spent some of my cash on that. So here's an ability, creates a shockwave, and you can see, like on the top, it will always be a leap slam, damage cooldown. It will always have knockback and deal kinetic, but then grants 2 surge on use up to a stack of 5. That's the modifier. This will not always be the same. So we'll take that with us, and now we have a slam on a cooldown. Then we have a pistol, which is just terrible. And then it's gonna give us a shock rifle. Deals shock damage, and if you hit an enemy a certain amount of times, it will make that enemy into a living EMP bomb that will shock out and hurt everyone else. Projectiles have a 50% chance to reflect on surfaces up to 1 time. Cool. Right, I forgot about this. I just did a boss, and now I stole his core. So now I can apply his abilities, maybe, to myself. It is gonna be an interesting run because I haven't tried to play with this additional core. Okay. So we can choose. Let's see, I don't think I can choose a primary core. No. So my primary core gives me these things here. Whoa. It's what should I say? It's a focus on reflecting and protecting myself and fortifying myself. It's like a defensive core if you want. And then I can either completely switch out everything here, I think, with a new core. This is the boss core, but it says I have to Increase automatic fifth unlock signature core. Okay, so I think I have to use it as a second core for a bit to be able to unlock it as a primary core. Secondary core offers enhancements. Yeah. So let's try this one, I guess. Secondary core offers enhancement grants extra ways to generate surge and magnetize. Surge is my cooldowns coming off faster. Magnetize, I don't know what it is. I'm guessing what it is, but you know, increases core. Yeah. So now some of these probably changed into. Yeah. I haven't seen these green ones before. I think so. I'm guessing the green ones are from him. And the purple ones. No, the purple. No, it looks like everything's changed. So these stay the same because it's the core. And these top ones stay the same. Like this one. And then here, from here on down, it's this one instead. I'm guessing. Cool. Let's try it. Hideout teleporter is available. This useful device allows you to quickly teleport to the hideout exit by skipping the combat rooms, but also the rewards.
Whoa.
Okay, so I can skip like the starting area. Okay, especially for speedrunners, I guess, or something. I want to do this. Wait, I haven't. So the enemy is put into this state like this. Then we can line it up. We can punch him. Time it and aim it when we can punch them into each other. This sound is a bit too high. So I've unlocked several abilities that lets me do some stuff like this. Wall climb, air dashing. This is stuff that you will find unlock later as you play. What's really cool is that almost every room is full of, it's not full, almost every room has a secret in it somewhere that you have to discover through parkour. And when you do, it unlocks a weapon for future runs and abilities. You're like, every time you think you've cleared something and you're moving on, you notice the map is like showing a new icon, and then in the ceiling somewhere there's like a blueprint. Okay. Crimson repeater. Handgun, inflicting pyro. Kills create an explosion that inflict 2 stacks of vibro on nearby foes. You can only carry 2 weapons at a time, so now we have a pyro pistol and a electric assault rifle. And now we can sell this one to get some money for it. Now there's 3 types of elements in the game: shock, vibro, and pyro. Shock does what you think, pyro does what you think, and vibro. Vibro, when vibro happens to an enemy, it links itself, it links several enemies together, and then everyone in that link takes the same amount of damage. So it's like a group clear mechanic, kind of. So I had 2 issues when I first started playing. The one was I have to click everything, like I have to go up the chest, click, go up to the door, click. I was like, I wanna go, I wanna rush, I wanna play, I wanna, you know, don't wanna stay here too long. And then I randomly learned that you can shoot doors open and shoot chests open. That's at least something. There, do you see it said EMP? Dump. And then what's nice is that even though there's secrets on the map, the secrets are marked, so if you're in an area and you see an icon that you can't get to, that's the secret. Okay. So we have a stun grenade, and we have this leap slam ability. Now, we can only take one of these with us, but we can extract the modifier and apply it to the other, or we can sell it. Stun grenade is actually kind of nice, puts them in a weakened state, so it's more easier to deal with them, and slam is more up in your face aggressive. So I actually want the stun, and now we don't get to surge on use, but if you hold down R, we can destroy it. Then we can put it down here. And now our stun grenade also applies this +2 surge. That was a modifier of the previous item. Here's something to realize. This modifier is not tied to stun grenade. So if I find like a flame grenade and I pick it up, this still applies. So these two are, this is modifying this, but these two are not linked together. If I lose stun grenade, I don't lose this stuff down here. Same with weapons. If you press S, you switch what is primary and what is secondary, which means if I, put a modifier here that says 10% more damage, then I can do like this, and then now this one deals 10% more damage, and now this one deals 10% more damage, right? And the game has really good tooltips. You just mouse over, and it's going to tell you what's surge. Well, that's surge. What's stun and what's gear power? That's it. What does shock actually do? What does pyro and vibro damage actually do? And it's nice that you don't have to walk over and actually pick it up. Like, here's a secret that you... I have picked up that secret already, but just to show you. Here was the secret. Actually, it was a power-up to your character. Ooh, now that I think about it, actually, I haven't been here before. Wait, we're just gonna pick up this upgrade first. Oh yeah, if you see in the bottom left, we have grenade, ability, and we have dash, and then we have back. Back is just because it's mapped to my mouse. It's that little force field there stops all projectiles and then sends it back to the attacker. So here we're gonna level up. You have infinite level ups, or there's no like choose 4 and then if you get a 5th one you have to switch. So what's nice is there's also tooltips on the abilities if you don't know what things are doing. Punch now reflects projectiles and causes them to deal increased damage. Kill enemy affected by break. Creates an explosion that pulls in nearby enemies. This is new. What's break? All attacks on victims have a chance to be critical hits. Increases. Affected by break. It doesn't say what break is. It says what happens if someone breaks, but it doesn't say how to apply break. I'm guessing that comes later. Ability that says, you know, crit hits an enemy and break him. I don't like this. I'm gonna go with that. This is where we progress. But I've been here, picked up this, and then I walked through here, and then I was missing wall climbing or whatever. This is a challenge room. Something that's really nice that you get unlocked very early is the ability to your weapons reloads themselves while they're in your inventory. So you can shoot this out and then switch back, and then the other weapon reloads itself. Not instantly, but in about 2 seconds. All right, there's a couple of icons on my map that I haven't been to. Okay, let's see. So now this is a bit of a challenge. Like, how do we do this? Can I like dash and wall jump off this and get over there? Let's look at this from the other side, maybe. Ooh, something new here. I think this is a complete like a new upgrade for my character. Increasing core affinity. Ah, this is increasing. Like I have equipped the boss's core, and then this is gonna help me with that. You may now increase the infinity level of your core further than before. Continue defeating overlords to earn infinity to their respective core, and upgrade them to unlock powerful new stuff. Okay, so I'm currently using the core. I'm currently using the core of a electric boss or something. So I'm gonna guess that's... So I'm gonna guess that if I keep killing him specifically, I will keep applying to his core. When you have to choose between 2 upgrades, there's gonna be a purple link between them, then you can only choose one of them, but here we can choose both of them. Okay, so this is these are blueprints. So this won't be usable until we die and get back into the hub. Or I could quit the game right now, but we barely have any resource points or whatever. If you look on the top right, we have coins, which we'll use in the game to buy gear and stuff. And if you when you die, it disappears. And then underneath that is meta progression gems. And there's no monetization, by the way. There's no buy gems. There's no microtransactions and bullshit. These are you take with you. When you die, don't lose them, and then you use it to upgrade your hideout, your character, everything. So this guy, we have the core of this guy. So I'm guessing it's best then we keep taking him first, so we can keep simplifying my core or whatever. I guess some of the stuff that I say won't make sense, but if you play the game the first time, everything like this is explained. Deploy a power-up instantly replenish your dash. Reflects the entire floor. Forces an extra ability to spawn. Forces the next room. Forces the next room's reward to be a health pack. I'm not that bad at the game yet. I mean, we could maybe use this later. So right here, right? Something up there. We'll just use wall jump or whatever to get up there. Points. Ooh. That is a new type of enemy I haven't tried before. Retaliation means the boss is now going to apply some kind of conditioning onto this room. Dropping mines, and I have to think about mines while playing just this room. There's one complaint I got, is that, you know, we're done in the room, we want to go, we want to continue, but then you have to be like, stop, and you have to look around, did I miss any chests? Because there's chests everywhere. So instead of, you know, killing the room, fun time, pick the reward, go next, you have to stop, and you have to double check that you haven't missed any chests. And they actually throw this in your face a bit, I feel, because a level up, a really expensive level up is you don't have to loot chests anymore. It's like, just put all the chests by the entrance then as like a reward for winning, you know? Just, oh, I won! All chests open, next. So, that's a bit bullshit, I think. 2 abilities, and we have stun grenade. Now we have to think also that on the bottom, on the top right there, it says it's checkmark 2, which these are level 2 items. Well, I have level 1, so I'm going to use the stun. I'm going to lose the stun grenade ability, but we can take the modifier with us. So do we want a pulse grenade or a echo wave? It says that echo wave is uncommon, so it's probably even better. Gain 1 shield per foe hit with this ability. Ooh. Critical hits apply an additional stack of your ability's energy type. Huh. For offensive or defensive. And this one applies vibro, and this one is shock. And we have a shock rifle as well, which means it will be easier to apply shock to enemies. Critical hits apply +1 additional stack of your ability to change itself. I think we're gonna do that one actually. No. Yes. Go. I didn't have to I didn't see I didn't have to choose. I can take both of them. Alright, so now we're going to extract this one and apply it. Then we're gonna switch to this one. Switch to this one. Then we're gonna extract the modifier on this one as well. There. Nice. So now we have an electric grenade. No, it didn't update. There. Now we have electric grenade with the +1 stack and surge and shield and cooldown. This is why this game is so fun. Okay, playing finding what worked for you and stacking and mixing it up. So if you find, you know, level 10 grenade, switch that out, then these 3 will still be applied to that grenade. We have to remember to use this often because it gives us this surge. Okay. Okay. Here's a shop. Pay 30 health. This weapon's explosions at 25% larger. Wow, that would really help with this electrical grenade actually. But then which one are we taking off? Because look at this, right? 1 shield per enemy hit if its detonation is 25% bigger. It will apply to more. I'm thinking about this one because we have surge. So we're buying it just to dismantle it because we want that modifier. And now we lost the previous modifier, obviously. Now, you could just end it there, right? But it could easily be something up here, maybe. Just checking if there's collision detection there. I don't think there's anything up there. Plus, it would usually show on the map if there would be anything up there. Nah. Curious to shoot those rockets back at him. Come on. Did it look like it broke? Come on, show me. I didn't have ready. God damn it, the press one button. Yeah, I will experiment with this. It's probably the last one, but... Yep. So shield doesn't recharge, you have to kill enemies. That doesn't actually work. Jeez, okay. If you look on the bottom there, shields are not recharging. You have to punch enemies who are in this weakened state to get shield charge or whatever. Although you can modify this. You have to find a way to break. Ah, my favorite. Gain 20 shield. Easy. Easy. This is some parkour bullshit that I struggle to do so far. I'm not gonna do it. I think I'll have to practice that later. But I thought I hacked it. So you actually want to punch them every time, because it drops this shield course. So even if there's no one to punch them into. If you look on the minimap, there's now multiple things here to look at. Huh. Sure. Cool. I misremembered what shock does. So I thought, because you shoot an enemy, and then above his head there's a number showing how many shock stacks he has. And if it's on 5, I was sure that that would erupt on him, but it doesn't. He has to die first. Ah, max stack is not 5. Okay, okay. It says max stack or death trigger an EMP. Okay, okay. It doesn't say what the max stack is. Also, this weapon says big here. Then you can see there, increased projectile size. This one says supercharged. Inflict 1 additional stack of energy type. Ooh. So it stacks 2 at a time with pyro instead of 1. Okay. So in here there's 2 things now. There's this, which is a challenge. And then this circle. So up here somewhere is a blueprint, I think. Okay, can we actually stand on railings? Yeah. Maybe 1, 2, 3. We have to go even higher, I think. Ah, there we go. Okay, I don't think this will work, right? Wow. No. Huh. If you can just get on top of this. Like this wall here is ruining it. Do I go from here then maybe? Like 1, 2, 3, and dash. No, that was close actually. 1, 2, 3. Can I stand on this? Yep, nice. And dash. Nice. Shield regeneration. So this is a blueprint that is now in the hideout, and we have to go and unlock it. We can't do that until we decide to leave here. So we could leave with 81 gems and go unlock it, but then we have to start the whole run again, so we're not gonna do that. We have to destroy the enemy now in the time allotted, or else you don't get your reward. Now, if you noticed, some of those enemies had these green gems on them. That means that they are extra resilient to all damage except for weapons with green energy. So this is blue energy, this is red energy. But since we're on such a low difficulty right now, because every time you beat a boss, the difficulty increases, and I haven't played this for too long. But yeah, green enemies want to be shot by green weapons, and blue and red. Now we can see. Here we have to choose. You see this line between these two? Now we have to choose between them. So we have an ability, stun grenade level 2. Hits apply 4 stacks of slow. So what's annoying is it doesn't show the tooltip of what slow is right now. We have to pick it up and then it will show us. The slow is of course that they are slowed down, but I can't remember by how much. So is it like 40% slower? Is it 4% slower? Then we have a shotgun. Shotguns in this game is really interesting because it only has one shot in the magazine. So you shoot one, and then he does like a little pump action, and then the weapon is ready to shoot again. So that means that you can shoot with it, switch another weapon, and when you come back, weapon's ready to fire again, almost instantly. The last bullet of your magazine gains an additional 100% critical hit damage. Oh my god! And there's only one bullet in the magazine, so that will apply to every shot. Easy. Easy. Huh? Think about it, right? The last bullet of the magazine gains 100% additional crit damage, and it only has one shot. So that modifier will apply to every shot. That's funny. Okay, and now we can either sell the shock rifle or the crimson repeater, or we can extract the modifier and bring it with us. So, what is this one's modifier? Projectiles have a 50% chance to reflect off surfaces up to 1 time. So we can apply that to the battering ram, or we can apply it to the pistol. Or is it superior? Deals 1.1 more damage, rate of fire, reload speed, and magazine increased by 10%. Jesus, this is quite a gun here. Or kills create an explosion, then inflict 2 stacks of vibro on nearby foes. That's pretty good. So we're going to destroy this weapon and take the one modifier with us. And when you mouse over like this, if this is new for me. Place modifier in gear slot. In gear slot. Place. Does this mean, okay, does this mean that kills create an explosion only with this weapon? Only with this weapon, and here it will, this will happen with all weapons? Because it's in my character's modifier slot instead? Ah. I can't press. I don't know why it's showing like this. Weird. Okay, so yeah. Kills create, and I'm not, it doesn't say, yeah, so kills with battering ram creates an explosion that spreads this vibro to nearby enemies, which means that they will also start taking the same damage as everyone else. Is that something you want for a shotgun, or is that something you want for a shock rifle? But this is just a level 1 weapon. We're gonna switch this out at some probably, so we'll do like this. See, that's the reload. There's no magazine, kind of. We can do it like this. This is gonna be quite a run, boys and girls. I don't wanna. I've tried it once and I failed completely, and every time you fail, you lose shield. I don't wanna risk it now. Seems this weapon is a tad broken. You have to remember to go for headshots with it. Crit shots. Now, how would you proceed to get here? don't think we can get this. I have 3-3 wall jumps and 1 dash. Can get pretty high, but I can't make that with in 1 dash. I think we'll have to come back to it. Oh ho ho! Whoa! Ho ho ho! Boom, baby! Whew. This as much fun as it looks like. I have to find a way to apply this break. After combat, you regenerate 25%. Oh, whoa. Easy. Easy. Okay. Oh, there's something here. Oh yeah, this one. Shoot all nearby switches before the timer runs out to claim the box. I didn't see the last one. I didn't see the last one. Ah, come on. One, two. Two, three. Okay, well, it actually sent out these tracers to show where they are going. So next time we'll activate it, step back, and then, or maybe activate it and get to a position where it's going to be easier to see where all of them are going. Ah well. Whoops. So look at this, right? You'll go through here and you'll be like, yep, next. No, look at the map. Look at the map, there's more here. So make it a conscious effort to look at your map whenever you're done with the room. Because chances are good you are not done with the room. Ow. Hi. Oh. That will never not be satisfying. Ow! Die! Yeehaw! Getting hit while fortified triggers your outbursts. Takedowns on foes affected by one type of energy creates an explosion of that energy. Ooh. Your outpost grants you 1 fortify for every projectile deflected here. Ah. Ooh. So fortify is 9% less damage on the next hit. If you stack 10 of those, that's 90%. But then the whole stack goes. I'm leaning towards one of these. Because this ability right here, it's supposed to catch projectiles and send them back. But when they send them back, they do like 1% of the damage of the health of the enemy. So sending it back doesn't really do anything, but you are, of course, protecting yourself from those hits, which is good. Just weird that the damage coming back is so little. Okay, there's only one upgrade. New gun. If we don't want the gun, we can look at the if we want the modifier. Whoa, 100% more damage, but each shot costs 5 credits. I mean, put this on the shotgun, which has 100% critical hit damage. I think we have to. Shock barrier. Projects a wave of energy, inflicting shock on use. Inflict 3 stacks of pyro on nearby enemies. I got really tricked by this one. I thought, you know, 3 stacks of modifier, 3 stacks of pyro by enemies hit by the shock breaker, but it's actually an AoE around you. I mean, it's too dumb not to try. Okay, and this is also important. When looking at a weapon, it's comparing it to the shotgun, right? And then on the bottom there, it shows what modifiers you have. And if the modifier in this weapon is not applicable to the weapon that you're holding in your hand, it's gonna show you like an X saying, hey, whatever you're thinking isn't gonna work. Okay. Okay. That was 5. Alright. This is fun. This is fun. Okay, so we can't use money. And... well, I mean, what if we have 0 money? Does it then just shoot a normal shot with no amplifier? Probably. At least this one doesn't use money. I'm about to be tempted. We have 280, so that's... we can... I mean, we don't have to... we can buy now, and then as we're playing we'll earn money, of course, and then we'll just be a bit stingy with the shotgun. Only using it on... you know, we're not gonna use it on smaller enemies. So an upgrade, a healing, or an ability with the same modifier, so we don't care. I think we're gonna do this, and then we'll be a bit stingy with using the shotgun. Oh yeah, this one. Every time we punch an enemy, if they're in this weakened state, it gives us one extra health or whatever, like permanent health. I'm a bit curious if I'm gonna have to be careful with this shotgun. So let's hit headshot with the shotgun and deliberate shots as well. Hey, for all I know, there could be a secret in here. I could probably, you know, wall jump on, or not. Okay, modifier for this floor. Deploy power-ups at Grand Fury on the map. Explosive barrels or Fury lasts for a couple of seconds, so we might need a new weapon soon. This is just a level 1 weapon. Alright. I was thinking, why is things going so crazy? This is why it's going so crazy, let's see. Well, damn it. Was it on a weapon? Oh, it was an upgrade. Didn't I pick it? So, didn't I pick this one where when I punch someone with electric, it applies electric? Maybe something else was better. Oh, the reason why everything exploded there was because of this shock, applying this shock status to enemies when they die. Let's learn what magnetize is. Causes affected foe to attract projectiles slightly. What? Ah, so it's like semi-auto aim or whatever. Punches and okay. Haha. There's two, it's like two here. Whenever you gain Surge, you also have a chance to gain Fortify. Do we have Surge on the grenade or not? I think so, but it could be a previous run. And now of course I can't check because I can't remember. Awesome. Oh, this one's pretty nice. And this one's nice, I guess. Takedowns cause explosion that magnetize foes. I think we're gonna do this one. And now let's just check. Do I have this surge? Yes, I do. Ah well. Oh well. Okay, I can see on the map there's more here. Lore. And there's a shop here as well actually that I didn't see. Whoa. 10% more down for each 100 credits you have. 200% double, nice. Nice. Looking at the map, there is a blueprint here. turret.
Hey.
Man! It is fun. It is a lot of fun. Just decrease the chance that we'll take damage while trying to dash away from danger. Alright, there's a blueprint here somewhere. Electro field. There's a challenge detour or whatever over here. Do they reset? Yes, they do. That looked too hard. Feels on the map. Something shows over here. Oh yeah, there's a chest right there. 3 wall jumps and 1 dash. This feels like a double dash area. Sticky jump, stick jump, sticky jump, sticky jump dash. I'm not feeling it. I can try it on the way back actually. Fall down then. last shot in your magazine applies a grenade. Oh. Oh shit, I just forgot that I just shot 10 credits out. But yeah, now we have another last shot applies whatever. Oh, I can't talk. This one. Last bullet of magazine launches a Viper grenade, but it's always the last bullet in the magazine. Man, having like a build, like a electric build or whatever. Level 2, yay! Last bullet in magazine also launches a kinetic grenade. I suppose I should just take it and use it as a new weapon because it's level 2 and everything, but I kind of want to destroy the modifier and put it on this. It shoots 2 grenades per shot because the last bullet in the magazine also launches a kinetic in a magazine of 20 rounds. Isn't exactly too good. It's much better in this one, but then we lose, of course. But we also lose the whole weapon as a you know. It says deadly on the top there. I'm not even sure what that means. I kind of want to do it for the memes, you know. Fuck it, we're doing it for the memes. I mean, we can get this one instead. No. Yes and no. We could take it, but then it changes to pyro, and we currently have an electric grenade and an electric weapon, which seems to be working really nice together. Nah. And then here we can spawn in a elite to fight. Let's see what the elite thinks about our shotgun. We just two-shot him. Jesus Christ. We just two-shot his ass. Let's see here. Yeah. Your ability has a 5% chance to inflict max stack of its energy type. Huh. I don't think I want it at all, so we'll just recycle it. Oh god, I didn't check. I didn't check that they were linked, so I just lost the other one when I recycled. I didn't even see what that was. Ah, stupid linked mechanic. Exactly well equipped for it in terms of health and shield. I can't heal. Awesome. Okay, I have to be careful where I stand. I'm curious, do these spawn back? I don't mean at the start of the fight, I mean just in general, do they keep reappearing? Alright, I have to remember how to fight this boss. It's the one I'm always fighting first. He's next level. I think every time I beat him, he becomes more powerful and has more attacks. So I have to remember this one. I can tell you one thing, if you waste your dash, you're dead. You're gonna be in so much trouble if you waste your dash. Your dash have to be used to avoid an extra attack, not just for fun, or not just for not taking 2 damage or something. Okay, and we have to remember that we have this outburst block, all the bullets, whatever. Okay, when he jumps, don't jump. Now jump. I have the wrong weapon out! Boom! Nice. 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 Stormcaller. So that's probably like defeat this boss for the 3rd time. Since he's Volt. Okay, now we can use his as a primary core. Visit the suit station too. Okay. I think this will be a nice way to just not have to worry too much about dashing in. So this gives us a hack that lasts for the entire run, like next boss and next boss and next boss if we can get there. So this one we brought previously. Well, active hacks. I think this one goes away because we're done with this floor. But this is like the entire run upgrade. 9? Wait, active greater hacks to deploy combat until the end of the run. Yeah, why does it say? Turns your currently active floor hack into a greater hack, extending the effect until the end of the run. So I can make it so that there's power-ups in every single room until we die. Interesting. What else do we got? Yeah, but our shotgun is using up our ammo. Our not ammo. The thing. When at maximum shields, additional shields you gain are turned into credits. Yes. We need more credits. We need all the credits. Okay, so now we should actually level up based on... We should level up based on shield, gaining more shields. Okay, what's this? Okay, so these are the two bosses left, and they just upgraded because we killed him, so now it's more difficult to take on this. I tried him and I almost did it. I tried him and he destroyed my ass. So it would actually make sense to do it the other way around, so I don't get the hardest, the one I find hardest, to take him last. But let's see if I even make it through this. I mean, our shotgun is insane. It's just a level 2 shotgun, but it's probably gonna carry us throughout the entire game, I think. Probably, what am I saying? It definitely will do that. Alright. So we have this one. Force an extra weapon to appear in the next room. Okay, so maybe we want that. We have this level 1 electrical rifle. Maybe if we could like get a, you know, yeah, the grenade is pretty sweet. Applying electric to it is pretty sweet. It would be nice to have a decent backup weapon, so we don't have to use the shotgun that way. Uses credits every time. But this is for the entire floor, though. Eh. Eh. Oh boy. I'm seeing something I'm doing that I have to stop. I'm shooting, and I'm switching to the shotgun, but if I'm holding the button down, it automatically shoots the shotgun. Which of course might not always be what I want. Maybe I want to switch, but not shoot. Okay, are these two linked? No. So the thing is, this special power that like catches projectiles and sends them back also applies shield break to myself. It doesn't actually break my shield, but if you have something that talks about shield break, this effect will actually apply this. So we can get 50% critical hit chance for 3 seconds without actually having the shield broken by using this force field or whatever instead. This was pretty nice though. More damage, just keep piling on the damage. Hits have a chance to stun foes, it's not bad. It's a level 3 weapon, should I change it up? It looked like my current weapon did jack shit to the enemy, but again, if they're being hit by electric, I think we're gonna do like this. And so remember, if we find a better weapon in the future and we switch it out, then that weapon will still have a chance to stun. And this is a new map, so now there's new enemies, there's new negatives, like they get their own shields like this. Okay, I've seen this. I felt so confident. Lol. I felt so confident I didn't pay attention. I had to find 5 of those, not 3. Face palm. Do you know what's annoying? I can't really do the trick of... I can't really do the trick of, you know, using this weapon, and when it's empty, I use this weapon, and when that's empty, I use this weapon, because we don't want to use this weapon as often. Nah. Okay, there's plenty of stuff in here. What's this? Assault carbine. Your shots occasionally also launches a kinetic missile. Plasma carbine. Is it time to switch out this one? It's level 1. It looks like it's really struggling with Then we'll destroy this and apply it here. There's a challenge course over here. Checking if there's anything else there. No. Jesus, enemies are just fucking vaporizing. So, if we destroy this, we have to fight enemies, and because of the color on the crystal, we know that there will be enemies that will be weak to electrical, but we don't have that. We're still gonna do it, but it's a nice hint. Whenever you gain surge, you also have a chance. A chance. Because a grenade gives a surge. I don't want a chance, I want a guaranteed chance. So it's one of these then. Every time we punch a purple enemy that's weakened, we'll get 9% protection against the next hit, and it stacks. That was a timed event, that's why I wanted to use the shotgun a bit more. Although I didn't actually look at the timer and see how long time we had left. I think it's at like 45 seconds left. So, okay, these are linked. They're linked. Ooh, 50% bigger magazine. Ooh, that's not bad. Or we could just take it. Do we want this instead of this plasma? Do we want this instead of this plasma weapon? Or do we want this, of course? Stun grenade with knockback? Nah. Okay. Do we want to keep using the flamer, or do we want to use the needleator? We get to keep all the bonuses. Hits have a chance to stun. Needleator, of course, deals kinetic damage and not pyro. Is that ever a bad? Is it ever a good thing to have kinetic? Almost. Oh, I feel almost never. It's always best to have energy. They both are level 3. Needleator might benefit better from having a 50% bigger magazine though, since it's like a rapid fire submachine gun. Ah, you know what? Wait. Yeah. That's a close combat weapon, and we already have that. Alright, so we're going to extract it and apply it. Now we have 22 rounds in magazine instead of 15. Cool. That's kind of funny now. If I press S now, it just switches it over. So now the plasma charger is the one that costs 5 extra and shoots all these grenades on the last shot. And it's this one who gets this, and then this one is not allowed to have 50% more. Just a reminder that that's possible. I feel I have to be slightly smarter when using the shotgun, because those 2 grenades that are coming out, they're coming out as projectiles. So I'm actually missing some of them, I think, if I don't shoot in front of the enemy. Come on. Trap resist. it's so satisfying! Ah. After reloading. So I had the shotgun reloads on every shot. Your next shot 10% more damage for every surge tank you have. Yeah, but we only get surge tank when we... Okay, so I throw the electric grenade, I get 2 surge stacks. Then the shotgun deals 20% more damage for 7 seconds, I think it is. I think I have those surge stacks for 7 seconds. Or 5. Dashing reduces all other active cooldowns by 10%. Damn. The only issue here is I have to remind myself of how that this is just, you know, every time I dash, good things happen. I don't have to think about it. There's a shop over here, but no, there's not. Never mind. Oh. I don't see the purpose. Oh, is it for speedrunning? Like I can just zoom across if I want? Weird. Weird.
Yeah.
This is getting crazy. So the reason I used the shotgun so much was because there's a lot of tough enemies in there, and every time I shoot, you know, it shoots 2 grenades as well. So I was mainly using the shotgun there actually for shooting those 2 grenades. It keeps pushing me to be like, ah, the things you reflect, guess this and this. But it's like, have you seen what happens to things I reflect? It deals like 1% of the enemy's health. It does nothing. So this one triggering twice, does that help me in any way? Outburst grants for every projectile reflected. Nice, okay, so it's just easier to time it with incoming projectiles. Don't want it. Don't want it. Have it. Yeah, so we're just gonna recycle this. And I mean, recycling for 25 means that that's 5 shots for the shotgun. Ah. We actually got 700. We're gonna use some of it. Rapid fire on use. After shield break, skin fish. Yeah. Dashing refills all your weapon magazines. That's pretty cool. You gain 50% more shield pickups from takedowns. Yes! Because that's more money! Haha! Alright, I'll let this play out while I go to the bathroom. So if you're watching this and you played this game before, then I highly recommend you check out Gunfire Reborn, which is in the same league as this. Gunfire can be broken even more than this, I think. But I'd say this one has more customizability and less RNG. Deploys wrecking balls that can be punched towards enemies, dealing damage and triggering takedown effects. Triggering takedown effects? So I'm punching the ball and the ball explodes like it would with normal. When takedown foes, you get 1 stack of combat regen at the end of combat. All stacks of combat heal 1. Clutch. There's some lore dump over here, it looks like. Then some kind of I'm not good enough at the game yet. Do not take health. Gravity Garden trophy acquired. Was that because we found everything that's here, maybe? Thunder Snap. I'm gonna guess we found everything. That's fine. Feels like with the amount of credits we have coming in because of this picking up shield at max shield gives us credits instead. It feels like that was carrying us right now. Huh. I think we're gonna take that out and put it here. I feel like projectiling is that important. Huh. Should we get it just so we can apply it to this weapon? Or are we switching to this weapon? So what's the modifier on this weapon? Kinetic missile. Then we are going back to shock weapon, which is applying with the shock grenade. You know what? Yes, we're gonna get it. And then we're gonna are we gonna extract? Maybe. So we have a bigger magazine. That's nice. Critical hits grant 1 surge up to 3. Surge reduces Surge reduces reload speed and cooldown abilities. Let me just check what it was again. Weapon reload speed and ability cooldown. Cooldown speed. It also says rapid on the top right there. Rate of fire increased, damage reduced. I mean, if it's rapid fire, then the kinetic missile will fire more often, and bigger magazine, it will fire more often before having to reload. Yeah. But where do we apply it? Do we drop down 20? No. So I guess it's this one then. Chance to stun. I think that's nice. I think we're actually going to apply it to this one. far the craziest run I've had. Jesus. I'm really happy that we went for the memes, because now it's really paying off. Huh. Homing kinetic dart. Are we taking that instead of stun? Yeah. I'll just have to assume it's happening because that was so hard to see. Oh, hold to capture. Okay. So I have to fight inside this circle. Fight with the shotgun. It's so close combat. That's not good. Did I just kill everything so fast the game didn't even think I would be able to do that? Get out of here. Connected. Huh. So, this modifier here. You replace it with the top one, homing kinetic dart. Maybe. Nah. there's a smarter way of doing this. I mean, it makes sense. Ah. Ah. Bullshit. I guess I didn't pay attention and that it said that. Oh well. Oh well. Okay. This is the one that sends out these things that have to shoot. Do we press it, dash back, and try to see where it goes? I have 10 seconds to do it. Oh man. Yay. Okay, that's actually not the best reward. Okay, so if healing or credit or something is everything we get from that, then I guess we'll live if we fail it. It's level 3, so we could get it just to get it to level 3. We would lose the could be worth it, I think. Okay, so I can punch enemies, and when I shoot, my bullets will attract to them. It's not. Ooh, this one. Invulnerable for 1 second with shield breaks, but we can trigger shield break with our special ability. It would probably give us. It would probably give us invulnerability frames or whatever. Every 10 shots, your next shot has a 100% critical hit chance and deals 1.5 critical hit damage. I mean, cool, but so I would have to shoot 9 shots with my machine gun, then switch to shotgun. But I would have to pay attention to that the whole time. Nah. And I think we'll actually get this, and then we will. Okay, so this is the old one. I want the critical hit supply additional stack of your abilities energy type. We're gonna extract it and apply it to one of these. I'm guessing this one. Alright. I've never been able to defeat the second boss in a run. I've always lost exactly at the end. Well, this fucking bird massacred me, but this guy didn't do that bad. Okay, so this guy from playing last time, he has like a laser on his back, and the laser keeps spinning, so I'm pretty sure I have to jump it. And then he's using like rapid fire machine guns, so it could be dodged, and then one more ability. The spinning turret bullshit. Not bullshit. The spinning turret was the one that really got me, I think. Okay, but we have this one, so throw grenade, shoot. Oh yeah, and he has some kind of dash that we have to dash away from. Or we could probably use this, our special ability. Yeah. my god, that did not actually do anything. Ah! Oh boy. It's gonna be a close one. Oh. My phone's ringing. 2 seconds. Here we go. Okay, so my catch the projectiles button didn't do anything. I'm curious. Maybe it doesn't catch something that's inside the circle or whatever, because when it goes, I don't know. Or maybe some things aren't classified as projectiles, maybe? Maybe I should watch a 10 things you didn't know about Battle Shapers YouTube video or something. Okay, so now we have his core as well. Liberate. Okay, so this will stay. This will go. Or did we turn it into one that could? No, we didn't. Okay. Shock amplification. Inflicting damage on shocked foes, sometimes jolt electric arcs to other nearby foes. Odds increase with stacks. You have a 20% chance to not lose stacks of combat buffs. Foes affected by shock and vibro trigger both EMP and resonance when either reaches max stacks. My shotgun shoots vibro grenades, and I'm throwing vibro grenades, but nice. Whew. Never been this far before. Happy you guys are with me. Let's do it. Of course, if we die, we die. And we have 1,000 meta gems with us or whatever to upgrade. We have a metric ton of new gear at home. So dying just means we can try again. And then we can, you know, get even better because we have even more stuff to play with. Okay. Force an extra core enhancer. Yeah. That was it. down. Not bad. Projectiles have a 50% to... Nah. Money, money, money! Money! This one can be nice. Dashing resets the magazine. I was stuck here for so long. I almost quit the game because I thought I could find a way to open this, and then I randomly happened to see that. I was like 2 seconds away from quitting the whole run, thinking it was a bug or something. I didn't see it was closed. That one was also closed. Pretty sure it's not timed. Ah, we lost 10 shield because of that. sir. Ah. I mean... Ah. There's something here. My map is saying there's something down there or up there, I think. There. Ow. Door's closed though. Does it open when I touch this pad? No. Usually there's some kind of cube somewhere to shoot. There's some sort of trigger. Can't see it. And I'm not about to fall down there, so we're just gonna jump through there and then it will maybe probably show us after which it isn't. Nanite Swarm. Okay. Cool. There's more. Did I just miss? Was there? Huh? Okay, wait. Can't believe I made it this far. With a meme build or something I at least thought would be a meme build. I'm stuck! Alright, dashing resets my gun. That's right. Kills make your projectiles chain for 5 seconds. I don't know what chain means. Or I don't know what that does. So we'll take it. And we'll just read what chain does. Chain causes projectiles to bounce to a nearby foe after they hit. Effect may also cause projectiles to split and target additional foes. So it's like, yeah, causes projectiles to bounce to a nearby foe after they hit. That's pretty cool. Oops. Kills make your projectiles chain for 5 seconds. What about the shotgun then? Is shotgun a projectile or is it like hit scan? It could potentially... but then it would show that it doesn't apply to this, I think. We're gonna destroy it. And we're gonna try to apply it to the shotgun and see if we're allowed to. Yeah, we're okay. I'm thinking getting rid of the kinetic grenade. Could also have applied it to the machine gun, but I don't know. For the memes. For the memes. I have no idea if the new upgrade was working, but it looked like it was cleaning house. Alright, these two are linked. Last shot in magazine deals 50% more damage. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Are we taking it and then putting it over the vibro grenade thingy? Here's a next level shock rifle though. Last shot in magazine. Oh, of course. Of course. And the one we have projectiles are larger and deal 1 point more damage. But it's 16 versus 24 damage though. Shit. Shit. I think we're taking this one. Oh, we get to keep the... Okay, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Good. Here. Not the best, you know, only the last shot in this magazine deals bonus damage. That's never gonna happen because we're gonna keep using dash to reset it, but... Okay, so it's 5 of these, not fucking 1. I should have waited. I think I just missed one. I panicked. Oh well. I panicked. That's significantly more damage done as well. I can like feel that my weapon is actually doing damage. There I reloaded my gun. That should never happen because we have reload and dash. I am so ridiculously powerful right now. La 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 power trip la la. Ah, there's one. And the last one, please. Hey. Okay, so there's not only healing or ammo here, there's also a low. Okay. Increased breaks, critical hit chance by 20 and 50. Okay. We are quite often in close combat, especially with the shotgun. Now, how do we punch? How do we punch that wall there? From there, maybe? Oh, Havoc Hammer. Sounds amazing. $600 should be fine for a single buy at least. duration will you? Man, am I powerful enough to go all the way here? Maybe? I don't know. Never been this far. That's a big explosion. I've never bought those exploding barrels before, but damn. Maybe we'll have to use those more often. That's a huge explosion. Oh, there's a blueprint above me, I think. Probably up there. Megaton. Right, this is where we have to secure keys. So you have to visit these rooms. Oh, did you see that? Wait, what? That door just closed. But why? Did I hit it from over there somehow? Can't even be bothered to find it. change what turret you will come out of. Funny. Huh? All projectiles are homing from now on? Just straight up all are homing? So every shot like this will just be homing? Yeah. We're doing too good. I don't want to. Like, I mean that. Not that I want more power. Not that I don't want more power, but we would lose 55 health. Is there a timer on this? No. I know I just missed that one, screw it. I don't want to even think about it. Ow. Okay, question. Can these stack? Can I put 2 of those on top of the shotgun? It doesn't even have it? What? Was I thinking about a different... Ooh. I think I was thinking about a different run. Okay. It doesn't even have it. Nice. So multi-shot is that after you kill an enemy with this weapon, it will start shooting more projectiles per shot for like 5 seconds. blueprint here. Let's see.
Whoa.
Thermite cluster bomb. And then there is an elite fight down here. Could look like they're coming forever. I think I might have to kill the guy, this guy. Ah, it wasn't him. Or maybe it was both of them, I guess. I think all the enemies disappear when I kill them. Okay. Could be handled a bit easier, but whatever. I have been looking at this and thinking to try it. Shockbreaker. That's how cool is that? And we'll bring this with us. I mean, is there even an explosion in this? Do you like this, I think? If you leave, progress made on this floor will be lost. You may safely leave at the start of the next floor or in the boss selection screen. Start on the next floor. Ew. Oh boy. Boss. Boss time. don't think I want any of them. Or I mean, none of them are like, yes! So, okay. Okay. Use the correct weapon. I fought this boss once. Lots of tornadoes to dodge. Oh yeah, I remember. Okay, I fought her too close. She has like this ranged attack that you have to dash, I think, and I was fighting her so close that I was just getting hit by that over and over. So tornadoes, we dodge normally. This wind attack or whatever, we dash. And then, we'll see. We'll see. There's the dash thingy and I immediately failed to dodge it. Probably should dash as well. It doesn't feel this is going my way. We're already lost our shields. Feels like we're fighting too far away as well. No. Should have punched that. I keep messing up my buttons. Oh man. We're so dead. We are so dead. Oh. Whoo! God, what a run. God, almost 2-hour run. Oh. Should see my face like, wow, I'm just smiling. I'm smiling so big right now. Oh, that was fun. That was so much fun. Oh, I haven't had this much fun in a video game in a long time, except for Stalker. Stalker Gamma is awesome. And Gunfire Reborn. And not Call of Duty. And Company Heroes. Not Call of Duty, Company Heroes. Okay.
Whoa.
Oh. Man. Discover all hidden gravity. Yeah, that's what I thought. And that's it. Then you do another run. And you try to make it. And every time you fail, you become stronger. Look at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff. Oh. I'm not even gonna look at it so I don't spoil you guys. Or whatever. Alright. This was supposed to be like a let's showcase the game this way instead, and it's a 2-hour long video, but I guess the first half an hour should still showcase it pretty well. Whew. All I can say is whew. It's 2 hours 40 minutes.